Okay. So in matrix theory or linear algebra, same thing. Um, the idea is about these elementary row operations. Okay. Elementary row operations are of the following type. You can multiply a row by whatever you want, just all the way across the row. You can add two rows together and replace one of them with that sum. So you can add two rows together, replace one of the rows with that after you've added them together. And then you can do both. You can multiply rows by whatever you want and then add them together and replace one of the rows with whatever you want. Okay. So on number 7, there's not a lot to say as far as writing stuff down. It's like what row operations were done. Okay. Well, if you took 3 times row 2, add 3 times row 2 to row 1, and then obviously row 1 is the one that was replaced. That's not what's happening, because if I say 3 times 2, that's 6. 6 plus negative 4 is not 0. So that is incorrect. Uh, Here's the 1. Add 2 times row 2 to row 1. That's true. 2 times row 2. Let's make sure this worked all the way across. 2 times row 2. 2 times 2 is 4, plus negative 4, 0. 2 times negative 1 is 2, negative 2, plus 2, 0. 2 times negative 19 is negative 18, negative 18 plus 1, negative 17. That's exactly what happened. All right. 2 times row 2, then add that to row 1, replace row 1 with that. Okay. All right. No, we didn't do any of this. Okay, because we didn't interchange rows. That's another thing you could do. Sorry, I didn't mention that. But you can switch rows around also. Then you can multiply them by whatever you want. You can add them together. You can multiply them by whatever you want, and then add them together. Those are the row operations. All right. All right. So while we're here, let's talk about number 8. It says identify the elementary row operations being performed to obtain the new row equivalent matrix. All right. Well, okay. It looks like row 1 became row 2. All right. That's fine. And then row 2 became row 1. That's good. All right. So they did that. So they switched the first two rows. All right. So row 1 and row 2 are exchanged. And then what happened here? Well, the only one, or these two right here are the possibilities. Interchange row 1 and row 2. We got that. 3 times the new row 1 to row 3. So here's the new row 1. If I multiply that by 3 and add that to, so I give you negative 3. Negative 3 plus 3 is 0. All right, let's see if that works all the way across. All right, 3 times 5 is 15. 15 plus negative 4, 11. 3 times negative 8 is negative 24. Negative 24 plus 1, negative 23. This is working. 3 times 9 is 27. 27 plus 3, 30. It's exactly what happened. Row 1 and row 2 were interchanged, and then 3 times row 1 was added to row 3, and that sum replaced row 3.